Hey everybody, welcome to the program. Mike D here. Today we're fishing at one of my favorite fishing spots, Central Park in New York City. And we have an extra special guest, Dave Godzilla Rojas. I call him the King of New York because not only was he born and bred in the city, but this dude has a serious passion for fishing. Let's go to Lunkerville.
Got one! Fish on!
It seems in every town in America that there's a secret fishing spot where the water runs clear and the bass are always biting. And at that spot, there's an unsung hero who knows every stump, laydown, and lily pad. Seems all he's got to do is wet a line. And sure enough, he's reeling in a big bass. So if you're looking for real people with real fish stories, then hop a ride. We're going to Lunkerville.
So when was the first time you fished Central Park?
I mean, a child. I got my first rod at 5, and I've been fishing ever since. I came with my dad, and he's a very old school man. He was out here fishing, hand lining.
Hand lining, really?
Yeah, with a spool of line, his little pita. I grew up in this park, just following the big man. You know, if you ask 9 out of 10 people, who's the best fisherman you know? They're gonna be like my dad, you know. And for a fisherman, he's my hero, like many kids, you know.
That's cool, man.
And you look around here, it's autumn, everything is just so beautiful, extra beautiful. And what's great is that I work in the inner city, I work right by here. So.
And what do you do?
I'm a doorman. I work overnight, I get out 7, maybe 8 o'clock, and I just come.
In the morning?
In the morning. So I literally come past this area on the bus every single day. Outside it's 100 miles an hour. You know, the city is the city that never sleeps. And you come inside the park, which in a circumference of just a quarter block away to get to where we're at here, and you're like in another world. Like, I come fishing and I'm at peace. I'm really at peace.
Oh yeah, there we go.
First strike.
Look at that. Yeah, that's a monster perch. Woo! Yeah, break the ice.
The icebreaker.
I was fishing that as slow as I could fish it, just keeping it moving without hitting bottom. That's just a little paddle tail swim bait on a 1/16 jig head.
I got one.
Got one? Yeah, there we go. That looks like a smallie. No, another perch.
Another perch.
The perch are on fire.
Perch
There's one.
fast. Look,
Yeah.
let me show you something that's nifty. It actually matches with my rod. There you go, color coordination. That's probably why he bit.
They're good looking perch in here. That's like the same size as that I just caught.
Oh.
Yeah, Dave.
On the board.
On the board. It's a perch hunt in celebration of Halloween and the fall colors. Right? Makes sense.
I agree, that makes sense.
Lunkerville's presented by South Bend, a fishing tradition since 1906. Also sponsored by Diet Mountain Dew. Diet tastes better on the mountain. Big Bite Baits, designed to bring the big bite to your line. Sunline, the strength to guarantee your confidence. Bass Professor's Fishing Paradise 3D. Download for free in the App Store.
throw a little tiny spinner bait too. You're gonna
What
love
about
this.
an inline spinner? There you
got
go.
him. It's a small.
Oh, that's
no.
a nice one.
He's a smallmouth.
That's a nice smallmouth. Yeah. He is fighting. You called it. Following the perch.
Loving it, loving it. I knew the smallmouth they're gonna follow the bait.
Yeah.
And as soon as you start hitting those perch,
Nice. Beautiful. Look at him. Look at the color.
great color.
Healthy.
Decided to throw a little golden shiner color bait.
Oh, you put on a crankbait there?
I put on a crankbait, a suspend bait. I also want to do a little, touch his stomach a little bit. I want to see what he's feeding on.
How can you tell by just touching?
Well, I feel to see if he has anything like hard in his stomach. If he's,
Really?
he's keying in on crayfish or he's feeding on small perch or
You could tell that just by rubbing his tummy?
by rubbing his tummy.
Wow.
Also too, I look down his mouth, try to see if I see any tails or claws or something like that. He's definitely feeding. He definitely has a fish right here. I can feel
Let
it.
me feel it.
It's a little harder on this side than it is on that side. So he definitely has a little fish inside of it.
Wow.
So I can't see what exactly it is, but the forages, majority of the times, if he keyed in on this, most likely it's a shiner or a perch like you were just chasing. Also too, I take a look. Let me get this guy back and I'll let you know.
Nice.
It's like our first one of the day. So I also look at how I caught him, where the hook was in his mouth. Did he catch it way down his throat? Did he catch it on the side? So he hit it on the back treble hook. He caught it pretty good. So it was probably an instinct strike that I got close to him because I was slashing the bait. So that just means that I have to slow it down a little bit more so he can really commit to it and take it in. If he doesn't, then what I'll do is I'll throw like a square lip or something that's great bait for this time of year and kind of bounce it around the rocks that we have located up through the side of it. That's where I ended up catching him. We have there's a slope bank here, and what it does is it has a lot of chunk rock, but small chunk rock. So you get a lot of little crayfish that are pushed up inside here, and you got a lot of little algae, and the fish will come in and they'll start eating this little algae stuff. And right behind them is the brown's back. So hopefully we can get some more.
All right, man. I love that. Man, I just learned a ton right there. You just said all sorts of things I'd never heard before.
Yeah.
So how you working that?
It seems like they're on a double tap and pause for like 4 or 5 seconds. That seems to be what they want right now. And it's basically it's not like an early season twitch bait, which means a lot of times a lot of guys put a lot of slack in their line, and that's basically how you're supposed to jerk bait. With a lot of slack in your line like this, you get a lot of movement in your crankbait. But right now the water is really cold. We went through the cold fronts, and it's more of like a little tap with your rod like this. It's you're dragging it. You're not, and there he is. There he is.
Yeah, you did it, man.
There he is.
You called it.
I mean, just like I called it. This is fantastic. It's a smallie. No, it's a perch. But that's what they're keying in on.
Yeah. I love that. That's a nice one.
Let's get him back in.
Oh, there's one. Look at that.
That's a smallie.
Yeah.
That's a smallie.
He was on the pause. On the pause. Right here.
What's great about this fish is you hit it exactly the way that the other fish hit. They are short striking from the back. So it's great that we have that pause. What this tells you is that pause, 4 and 5 seconds, shows you that they will chase the bait. But if you pause it probably 6, 7 seconds, they'll really engulf it. But you know what, as long as we're landing them right now, let's just stick with this cadence, and it's working.
Yeah.
It's definitely working. Good stuff.
Nice.
You're watching Lunkerville, and we're going to take a short break.
I got one.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't know what it is, but it's
That's
a fish.
something nice. That's a horse.
That's a perch.
Oh.
Perch. Another perch. Another perch. And once again, you'll see that he really keyed in on the back hooks again. He keyed on the back hook. Now also what I did was we hit a few fish with that golden shiner pattern, that Aurora. It slowed up for a couple of minutes. So what I did was, okay, they give them another look at it. So what I did was I put a ghost minnow pattern, same size, same cadence, just so that it can give them a different look at the bait. And sure enough, the following cast, I hit this guy.
Wow.
Where's your friends? Where's your friends?
Oh, that might be a little smallie. Or no.
Is it a
He's
smallie?
small. No,
it's a
perch.
perch. It's a perch.
Yeah. Ooh, he's heavy too. Wow, he's fat. Look at how fat he is.
Another perch.
You found your honey spot.
Another perch. And you know, I've been playing with the cadence a little, and he really took it in, because I've been pausing it just
On the pause, or?
a fraction more. Once I engaged it, but the pause has been key. And this one he caught in the front. This one he committed.
Yeah.
The water's a little murky, so in the murky water, fish tend to stick to the cover a little bit. And knowing that, what I ended up doing is I cut the front hook off just to get the bait a little closer into the top of the rocks. When you're pulling the bait and it's hitting like this, the front hook is usually what gets stuck. So now it slides like this.
Huh.
It slides.
I never seen that.
So I can really tick away against the cover, you know, and I don't have to worry about the back hook, because it's usually like this. When I'm bumping it, it'll come like this and just slide like that. You see how it's not catching my hand? It's just completely coming right over. And that's because I trimmed off only the front hook.
Excellent mini tip.
You actually were a huge help, because you visually seen a handful of bait fish. So what I did was I came and I visually looked at the bait fish and seen how they were schooling, what size. And that's what made me choose this size bait. And it's really been key.
Put your disclaimer here. You had nothing to do with this. Dave has nothing to do with this right now. This is all me. This may look stupid. I may look stupid. I'm not gonna look stupid once I start
Once you catch a
pulling
fish.
fish up. And when that bobber goes down, I don't know, man. It's exciting to me. There, see? There we go. Here's one.
You got one?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I got one.
Very, very subtle.
One more. Am I embarrassing you?
No, not at all. I want to see
Are
if
your friends gonna hassle you?
my friends are gonna hammer me.
Because you let me do this?
As far as they're concerned, I'm an accessory.
That's exciting to me. I don't know. It reminds me of Jaws. Remember Jaws when the bobber's doing that? The barrel. Here he is.
Very, very subtle.
One more. Yeah.
That's a fat guy.
Yeah, it's a pig.
I have the alibi ready. And the alibi is that we're doing this because we want to stir up the fish. Because
okay.
when the bait fish are running, the bigger fish get stirred up. And
Right?
that's what we're gonna go with.
It's a strategy. We're going
Absolutely.
with that.
We're going with that. The thumbs up, the Mike D thumbs up.
Oh, that's a feast.
Additional support for Lunkerville provided by Matsuo America, tried and true lures at a price you can afford. Hurricane Salt Tackle, a force to be reckoned with. Celsius, ice fishing gear for hard water anglers. BassResource.com, the ultimate bass fishing resource guide.
Urban fishing at its finest.
I love it.
See the sticks that I put? I put these sticks down.
Okay.
And you see what I do? See this little area
All these
right
sticks here you put in there.
Yeah, you see the way this is, this little cove? I put the bread there so that it doesn't get blown out over there and it holds it in this area. So now the carp will smell it and they start coming in. So basically that's holding the bait there. So let me show you how the rig is. I basically take the end of the bread and I pinch it. I take the hook and I put it right through the middle and turn, I push it through like this. You want to take out line and you want to kind of pendulum to the area that you're going to be fishing. So you want to do something like this.
And you just
you
drop it
wanna-
in.
Right in front of him, or not right on top of him because he'll get spooked out. What's funny is when they're in a rhythm, you literally hear them coming and
Right here. Is that him? That's another one. Okay. Oh, he's eating. See him eating the bread. He took the whole slice. That was two. What do you see? Two. Right there. Yeah.
there he is. There he is. There he is.
Just gonna
I'm
guide him
work him, tie him up. That's one of the allures, catching these big fish with light line. Your adrenaline is racing. All right, come on, honey. Just gonna give you a kiss and put you back.
Oh, you're not talking to me. Okay, I thought you meant.
I think that if you talk to him, Mike, and reassure him, maybe he's camera shy. That's
Is
probably.
it a
what
he or she?
I don't know, but I will let you check.
He's ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's heavy. That's a big fish.
Yeah.
That thing's a big fish.
Okay.
Man, look at him.
We'll put him next to me, and for those of you guys don't know, I am 6'1", 227, and yeah.
That's a big fish. Yeah. Beautiful.
Don't tell your friends about us. Don't do it.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh!
Yeah. He was out there far too. Wow. That piece of bread drifted out there. Wow. Feels like a striper. He's taking a run around the park. Look at him. Here he comes. Oh, man, he's digging down. There he is. There he is. Showing his face. Oh, whoa.
Oh, let me tell you what you got there, my friend.
What do I got?
It
Makra?
looks to, listen, you have common carp. Wow, that is a mirror carp. Wow, that is a huge, that's a really, you don't see the mirror carps yet.
Unlight tackle.
Really big. Let's get him over here to the stanza rock. And that's a really nice mirror carp by anyone's standards.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
this is a quality fish. The reason that they call them mirrors is the pattern's on the scale.
Oh yeah, it's different.
It's
Look
very
at 'em.
unique. Oh man, that's,
Yeah. Talk about a
look at
lunker.
this, sharker. Look at these fins. Mirror carp, 72nd Street.
Central
Halloween.
Park. Halloween.
Halloween.
Carp, man. Awesome. Awesome. Here we go.
How does it get any better than this? It doesn't. We had it all today. We're in the middle of New York City catching all kinds of fish. And we had tips galore. And we ended it with a lunker carp. Thanks, Dave. You're truly the king of New York.